Here it is. Hey everybody, Real Estate Ninja here. I hope you're doing great. Get your money out of the banks. That's what a lot of people are doing right now. I'm not telling you to do that. I've told you what to do with what I've done with my money, not what you should do, because I'm not a financial advisor. But I think it's important to stay under that $250,000 FDIC threshold right now. We've got two stories. A warning that JP Morgan just put out about earnings downgrades, and you have to realize where we are right now with the stock market. I get it. Prices are going up, super exciting. At the same time, insiders are selling. You're going to find out in about 20 days, 30 days. Well, no, actually we can find out right now. But point being is this, we're going to talk about what JP Morgan just came out with, and then we're going to talk about what's really happening at banks all around the country right now. The Federal Reserve repurchase window is alive and well. They are bailing out banks right now because they are illiquid. We are in the middle of a banking crash. When the ones that crashed in 2008, those actually started in 2006. I do not explain this any better. So if you think that the stock market's strong, buy more stocks, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. If you think real estate's strong, then buy more real estate. I don't know what to tell you. I personally think that we're going to see an epic turn down in real estate, and that's why I'm preparing as many people as I can right now and teaching them about cycles. By the way, Black Friday sale link down below. And as of the first of the year, well, after Black Friday, that combo deal with the other courses will never be around. And the price is going up 5 times in January. I'm not joking. I promised that I was going to make this available to anyone for a year. And after that, a company is taking it over, thank heavens, because they see the value in it. All right, here we go. First story, and this is out of investing.com. JP Morgan expects, quote unquote, I shouldn't say it that way, quote, significant earnings per share downgrades, end quote. Tells clients to pare back risk in 2024. Now, we are already seeing lots of companies coming out, like Home Depot and Lowe's, saying the consumer has changed, they've gotten soft. I know there's a pill for that, but the point being is that there are things changing rapidly. You even got Best Buy and other companies that are going out and going, hey, we are, don't expect anything from us, don't expect much. You've got the CEO of this company, Chase, selling stock for the first time. You got Jeff Bezos selling stock in Amazon. I don't know how to explain this any better, maybe with an accent. So you know that Warren Buffett is really rich because he usually sells stock before a crash, like in 2008. Well, he's doing it again, but he's actually doing it more, bigger. It's going to be huge. So hopefully you get that. Now, it says here, a combination of slowing inflation. Don't you just love it when they lie to you? So inflation's just getting slow. Slow. Everything's just going down in prices, like your insurance and food. And I'm just joking, it's a lie. It says right here, though, a combination of slowing inflation and weakening consumer strength is expected to result in significant earning downgrades. Do you like being lied to? Well, let me just repeat this. This guy, these people real smart with money. Well, because inflation's going down, companies are screwed, means they're going to be able to offer prices lower and consumers are going to, nope, that's not true. Yeah, it's insane. That is literally what it says. Literally, a combination of slowing inflation and weakening consumer strength is expected to result in significant earning downgrades, leading to a potential equity market drawdowns and defense sector and style rotations, according to JP Morgan strategists. Well, JP Morgan, I think you need to hire new strategists, because if inflation was actually going down, that would actually be a good thing and it would actually help earnings. But I don't know what to tell you. This is insane. Is everybody, type 1 if you think people are that stupid. I would be typing the crap out of 1 right now. People are stupid. Now, you're not. You get it. You're like, oh, no. I know when I'm being lied to. I know when El Presidente is saying the economy's doing great. I was falling up the stairs the other day, and as I was going down, up and up those stairs, falling down and crapping my pants, I was thinking, man, this economy's just on fire. Now, I know I'm being lied to. But that's good. You see, because when you got a bunch of tools out there in the economy that are out there spending their money, don't have any concept of reality and economic trends, well, that's why we have good old-fashioned barn burner crashes. That's why real estate crashes. That's why stock markets crash. I mean, you just go look at a chart of the Dow from the year 2020, and we've seen the Dow cut in half by 50% twice. Oh, but this time it's different. Yeah. The roller coaster just got a lot taller, which means the drop is going to be that much farther, that much steeper. Whatever. It says here, global stock prices have performed exceptionally well since Q4 last year. We believe the key driver has been improving profit expectations as sell-side analysts have reported fewer global earnings per share downgrades. The strategist said in a client note. You know, one other thing that happens right before the downturn is everything is great. Everything is awesome. All the earnings are cool when you're part of that team. And then you're like, what? Why'd the music stop? And then, oh wait, that looks scary. That's scary. Scary, yeah! And that's it. Germany's crashing right now. Germany is in a crisis. That's their words, not mine. They are trying to save themselves so that the Eurozone doesn't go down. They are the reason why the Eurozone collapsed in 2006. Then reverberating here, you can't make this up. It is exactly like it was before. That's why this real estate crash is going to be even better. Now, strategists advise investors to reduce risk heading into 2024. I've been telling you this for a long time, especially coming into this election season. The government's going to want to start some fires because then they get to put them out and they look like the hero. This is what they said though, is because the positive earnings per share trend has likely ended, with global net earnings per share revisions falling to negative 16.5% from negative 6.3% over the past month. That's quite a doozy of a drop. That's just a month-on-month drop over the past month, and a 3-month revisions dropping to negative 8.9% from a negative 2.5. So even the 3-month average has fallen 3 times. That's impressive. Now, they say accelerating earnings per share downgrades have a very high probability and leading to equity market drawdowns in defense sector and style rotations. Again, I want to remind you that I've been saying that by Q4, when that comes out, the first second week of January, you are going to see the reality of what 2023 was, because you're not only going to get Q4 numbers, you're not going to have that whole 1-year picture, and the stock market's not going to like it. JP Morgan strategists also highlighted the rare deviation between the macroeconomy and profits in 2023 due to high inflation and consumer strength, both of which are now reversing. You know, that is very true, because a lot of people said, look, Home Depot made more money. No, they charged more money. Did they sell as many hammers as they did the year before? No. Did they make more money? Yes, because they charged more for the hammer. People don't get it. But that's cool, because that's where you make money. Now, let's dive into the next story, and that's about all the people pulling money out of banks. Small banks. This is not a small bank. This is like the biggest bank in the nation, okay? But they're the ones also warning, and their CEO of the biggest bank in the nation is selling his stock for the first time ever. Let that sink in. Type 2 if you think that's a big deal. Type 3 if you think, I think the ninja's nuts. Man, I don't even know what to type at this point now. Small bank deposit outflows continue as Fed bailout fund usage jumps to another new record high. Total domestic U.S. banks saw inflows last week on seasonally adjusted and non-seasonally adjusted numbers. Let's do this. This is a chart. I got to show you. This is super high tech because, you know, Ninja doesn't edit. This is right now. These are the outflows. Look at that. Look at that. It's so tall. No, it's not as tall as this one, but it's up there, right? All right. Whew. We're showing you the proof. It says here, while large banks saw 16.5 billion seasonally adjusted in deposit inflows, small banks suffered another weekly deposit outflow. Now remember, I think your crisis is going to come in these small banks, and that's exactly where banks like Chase, B of A, and Wells Fargo want them, is because they want to accumulate their assets for pennies on the dollar through an FDIC-style auction, okay? So as people are pulling money out of the small banks and they're putting it in larger banks, because these larger banks, that is the sweetest 1992 Honda Civic I've ever seen, sir. Go crush it. Isn't that cool? I'm going to the gym. I'm going to make sure everybody hears me. The point being is that small banks, as they get hurt because they're not offering the same financial tools as these big banks, people are pulling their money out. They're freaking out. They need yield. They're pulling them out of the small banks. They're putting them in these money market funds in the big banks. And so what's going to happen is you're going to have all these banks collapsing. And they already are. And what's crazy is that they came to the Fed, not this last September, but the September before, over 700 of them, and said, we're done. We're insolvent. We can't keep up with the deposit ratios that we need to keep in our bank overnight based on the amount of money we borrowed or loaned out. And so the Fed is in emergency operations right now. So to anybody, and hashtag tool if you agree with me, there are a lot of tools out there that go, oh, I don't see it crashing. Well, that's not actually how it works. I don't know if you know this, but all the rich, smart people, the investors, they actually get out and they don't tell you. And that's what I'm trying to highlight. That's happening right now. And it takes time. So Warren Buffett's getting out. Jamie Dimon's getting out. Jeff Bezos is getting out. There's lots of other people that are getting out. And we're going to see, going into 2024, an epic crash in small banks. And the reason why we know there's an epic crash is because, here we go, it says here, this pulled total deposits down to their lowest since September after rising on a Fed magically adjusted basis for 6 months. And deposit outflow out of small bank usage of the Fed's emergency funding facility for banks increased to a new record high above 114 billion. Let me show you this. This is a chart right here. See this chart? Goes down, nothing, then boom. This is the Federal Reserve loaning money to these small banks. And that little circle right there, I know it doesn't look like much. There's a lot of guys that say that. It works. Right here. It's a big deal. It proves that the banks are hemorrhaging. They're crashing and they need an emergency bailout. We have an emergency bailout going on right now. You see, as the president's lying to you and saying we're not in recession because he just changed the definition, and while everyone else is saying everything's awesome, keep spending money, please. I'm at like a Walmart parking lot right now. There's nobody here. It's the weekend of Black Friday. They're probably out busy buying real estate courses. How do you like that? My point being is this, though. We just got to wake people up. You can't wake them all up, but you can get ready. And the only thing that you're really going to truly be able to help people with is money. I know it sounds crazy, but you can't do a lot of good things by just sending out good wishes to people. I just send you good wishes, wish you lost your job. I'm trying to wake people up, but in the end, really all you can do is be prepared and go crush it in this thing. Type 5 if you plan on crushing it in this crash. And let me know down below how you plan on doing it. I will be doing a combination of buying up real estate cheap, and I will be buying assets from companies. I will not be buying businesses that will run into the ground unless I could buy them for like 10 cents on the dollar, but I will be buying their assets at fire sale prices and then reselling them. That's how I made money in 2008, you know? I mean, nobody's gonna listen to the ninja. Who am I? I'm just a dude with a bro hawk and a dream. With that being said, oh crap, I always screw that up. I'm not even on that channel. I'm on the Real Estate Ninja channel. I am the Real Estate Ninja, the worst realtor ever. You shouldn't use me. But I know cycles and I understand investing, and I am a lot more serious on my class. So if you guys want, the big discount is the how to prepare for the real estate crash course. It will save you time and money. I can guarantee that, and I guarantee the cost of the course too. 14 days money back if you want to try it out. And it comes with 2 bonus courses for Black Friday. If you want to check it out, the link's down below. Again, after December is over, it will never be this price again. It's going up 5 times. Thank heavens some investors picked it up and figured it out, and they said, hey, we want to take this on. So I really appreciate all the help. With that being said, the Real Estate Ninja is out.